So, the vowels. The vowels in Spanish just have one sound. It's not like in English that you say A, O, U. You notice it's like two sounds, like A, O, U. No. In Spanish, it's just one sound. Okay? So it's A, E, I, O, U. That's it. Just one sound. A, E, I, O, U. 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 That's it. Just one sound. Another important thing that you need to know is the vowels in Spanish always sound the same. With a little bit an exception, but I will explain that later. But mostly, all the time, it doesn't matter what they are. So, I will give you an example. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay. Elefante. So, as I explained before, A, E, I, O, U will always sound the same. Doesn't matter where they are. So, E, le, A, fa, te. So, E, A, le, fa, te. Elefante. Elefante. So as you can see, E always sounds E, A, E. A, E, I, O, U. It doesn't matter where they are. They will always sound the same. See, I know it's confusing because in English, this is I and this is I. In Spanish, this is I. So be careful with that. You just need to learn, I know it's confusing, but you just need to learn is A, E, I, O, U. This one is going to be a little confusing because this is your E. That's how you will pronounce this one, E. And this one is just like a singular E, E. So maybe you can think about when you say A, B, so A, but no, E, just E, E. Think about when you are going to see the first letter of your vocabulary, which is A. Think about what you think about that you're going to say A, but without the second sound. So you won't say A, you will say E. That's it. That's this vowel. E. E. Okay? That's our E. This one is I, O, U. So all just one sound. Another example. Manzana, which is apple. Apple, manzana. This is elephant. I know I don't need to translate that because it's pretty similar. So elephant. Elefante. So apple in Spanish is manzana. So look, it doesn't matter where they are. Doesn't matter if they are between two consonants. It doesn't matter if it's at the beginning. It doesn't matter if it's at the end. Doesn't matter if it's at the end. They will always sound the same. A, E, I, O, U. An example with you. With E, I mean. So, iglesia. Which is church. Church, iglesia. So, iglesia is iglesia. Iglesia. It always sounds the same. I-E-I-A. Iglesia. A. Manzana. E-E-A-E. Elefante. They will always sound the same, okay? An example with U in Spanish. So, uva, which is grape. So, look, always sound the same. U-A, uva, U-A, uva, which is grape. I-E-I-A, iglesia, church. A, manzana, apple. E-E-A-E, elefante. Always sound the same, doesn't matter where they are. U-A, uva. I-E-I-A, iglesia. A, manzana. E-E-A-E, elefante. Okay? Now I will give you an example of each word and I won't tell you what it is. I just gonna draw it and you will find out what it is, okay? So first of all, this one, arbol. So see, always the same, A-O, arbol, A-O, arbol. In the next class, I will teach you how to pronounce the R sound. Like, I will teach you how to do that. Okay? Árbol. So, what is an árbol? Is this thing. There is an árbol, a tree, right? Elefante. E-E-A-E. Elefante. What is an elephant? I already told you. So, elephant, okay? Elefante. Now, isla. I-A. I-A. Isla. I-A. Isla. So what is an isla? Isla. I-A. Isla. Okay? That's an isle. Okay? Next one. Oso. O-O. Oso. What is an oso? It's a little cute thing. Oso, bear. Oso, bear. O-O, oso, bear. Okay? Next one, uvas. So this is an easy one. Grapes, uvas. U-A, uvas. Okay? U-A, uvas. Okay? So I hope these words and those beautiful draws that I make help you to remember the vowels. Okay? The important thing is that you remember that always they are pronounced the same. It doesn't matter where they are. Another example. Now I won't draw anything because it's so hard. So, first word, avión. So, A-I-O, avión. With A, elegante. Elegante. E-E-A-E. elegante. Imán, imán. Plain, elegante is elegant, elegant, elegante. Imán is magneto or magnet, magnet. Imán. Olla, olla. And unicornio. So this is a pot where you cook the soup. And this is a unicorn. Unicorn. Okay? So, pay attention. They always sound the same. A, I, O. Avión. A, I, O. Avión. Avión. Which is a plane. A, A, E. Elegante. Elegante. Elegant. Man. Man. Magnet. Olla. Careful with this. When you see those, when you see two L's or double L, we pronounce that as a J sound. So, ya. Olla. Olla. I know so many people say chicken, which in Spanish is pollo. They say polo. It's not polo, okay? It's pollo. So when you go to a restaurant in Mexico and you want to say, oh, I want my taquitos with pollo, don't say polo, okay? Pollo. Always when you say two L's or double L, it's a G sound. Olla. Pollo. Olla. Pollo. Okay? Olla, pot. Unicornio. U-I-O-I-O. So pay attention. They sound the same. It doesn't matter if it's one beside the other one, two of them together, one in the middle of consonant, one at the end, one at the beginning. Doesn't matter where they are. They always sound the same. A, E, I, O, U. U-I-O-I-O. Unicornio. 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 Unicorn. And careful with this. Pollo. Olla. Okay? I think that's it for today. You just need to practice A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, A, E. A, E, I, O, U, I, O. A, E, I, O, U. I hope you like this lesson. In the next lessons, I will teach you the whole vocabulary and how to pronounce all the letters so you can figure it out more easily. For now, this is it. I hope you like the lesson. Don't forget to subscribe below and don't forget to play like and comment and ask questions if you have any questions. Also, remember to follow me if you don't follow me yet. Bye.